All right, welcome to the XRL, the Extreme Rugby League, and we are getting ready to play our first official game of the season one. We have the Bowling Green Killer Bees, and they're going to be hosting the Nashville Jets. As you see, both teams are wearing their home uniforms, and the reason for that is because all the teams only have one uniform. We'll be adding away uniforms in season 2, except for the new teams that'll be coming in. They'll only have one uniform. So anyway, I was debating whether or not to do a quick rundown of the roster before the games, to let you know if I made any changes or did anything or moved people around. I didn't know how much of the roster movement that you would like to see or want to see before we actually get to a game. So I'm kind of running through real quick with the rosters. It'll give you like a feel or idea of the rosters. This is just like I said, man. This is like not just the first game, but it's kind of like a test run because we only got 4 teams, so they've got 2 games a week, if you will. 2 games a week according to the scheduling. So what I wanted to do was to just go ahead and do one video per game, and one of the games will have a highlight of the practice squad. So that's kind of like how I wanted to do it, but we're not going to have that highlight because we already went over the practice squad for this week, but we'll do that in next round. So right now, here comes the Killer Bees. They coming out, they hitting the feet, and hey, there goes the favorite there. Everyone loves Pops McQueen. Old guy, look at him. He's like 40-something years old. He's not going to be in the league long, but he's definitely a fan favorite. And he's getting ready to kick things off. And there we go. Now I'm going to let the guys talk about who's doing what, when, where, and all that other. And I'm just going to comment on what I see. Now, if I see a good tackle, like right there, that was a great tackle right there, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to say, hey, that's a nice hit. That's a nice pass. That's a nice run. And so on and so forth. And then there might be times I may not say nothing. I might just sit there and watch it go. Oh, get off my man. He said, "Cause remember in rugby, you got to be careful because if you tackle somebody and you stay on them too long, that's a penalty. So they want you to tackle and jump back up. And sometimes that's kind of hard to do. Ooh, that's a nice run. Sometimes that's kind of hard to do because you're trying to gather yourself so you can jump up like that.
Out of acting half.
So hey, did you see that hit? Oh, that was Pops McQueen got leveled. Pops
launches a bomb.
Oh man, and see, I couldn't even tell you who did that on defense. I think, man, that's some kind of way that we can call out the defense, because I can see the names of who got the ball when it pops up, and plus they'll say who got the ball. Oh man, did you see that stiff arm? How you say, Yago?
Break straight through the defense. Third tackle the call.
And see, I want the commentators going because there are just some of these names I cannot pronounce, but the computer can pronounce. Like Baker, I can pronounce that. And we got a penalty.
That's a good call from the referees.
So that's the thing that you have to be careful with when it comes to tackle. Then that changes the field position. Now they get a new set of downs, if you will. And all you need is one breakout play like that, and that could lead to a quick score. Oh man, and it's a stiff arm right there. See, pops. See, that's the one thing. That's one of the things that I try to do with the. Oh, another tackle by pops. That's one thing that I try to do with the when I make the characters, the players. Oh man, he almost scored right there. I try to what's the word I'm looking for? I try to make them like stand out as much as possible, so I can recognize them when I see them. You know, they're like, so if they do something on defense, I can say, hey, look what like they did with Pops McQueen. You know, he made 2 touchdown saving tackles. So I was able to give him, you know, that shout out for that. And look at it, he take it off right there, Pops. Told you, man. Pops McQueen. Now originally I was gonna name him Pops McGee, but McGee, the name wasn't in the computer, so I try to stick with names that was in the computer. So that's it on that. But as you can see, he the oldest guy on the field, but he's playing. He's playing. So they kick that out of bounds. Though that means I think the other team gets it on 20, 25. Yeah, the 20.
With a tap. Cable. Great strength.
So now keep in mind, these are not yards. These are meters, and they do count the meters. They count them. Like every step you take forward, they count that.
That's the first.
Every kick you kick forward, they count that. So, and every time you pass it off like that, they count that. That's a stat. Every time you pitch it away like that, they call it a pass. Every time you run it like that, they call that meters game.
They continue to roll forward.
So, yeah, there are stats other than scoring. And oh, he ran out of bounds. See, that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to have the ball taken out of bounds at any time. Why did he run straight out of bounds? Don't know. But now, here's what they got. I forgot what they call this, but it's basically the way for the other back. Since you ran it out of bounds, they'll lock up like that, and they'll do that little thing that they did. And nice stiff arm right there. That was Mangala.
Good shot.
Don't know. Oh boy, they got some nice passing going back and forth. Nah, shoot. I could do a better job with no. Hey.
On tackle 4.
Yeah, they got some fan. Oh, and see what I'm saying? This is the thing, though. Now, see, if I was controlling that guy, I wouldn't have pitched it back like that. I would have kept on running. But you know, a lot of times the AI would do that. They would like be wide open for a run, and then they'll pass in the last second, or they'll step to the right when they should have stepped to the left. You know, because I try to play it with a football mentality. That's what I would do with this game, even though it's rugby. I would still play it like football. Now that's the half, as you can see, and they don't waste no time doing the half. They just cut all that halftime activity or whatever, and they get back to the game. And as you can see, it's raining. It's coming down hard here in Bowling Green, and as you can see, the lakes and rivers and all the other little ponds and stuff is starting to develop on the field. So it's gonna get sloppy. Oh man, that was nice. He ran through one kid. Oh, and look at that run right there, wide open. And like I said, sometimes they make some awesome tackles, man. And then sometimes they get knocked around, you know, when they get that stiff arm. Oh,
hit there.
That was
Referee signifies fifth tackle.
all right. Now,
McQueen
ooh,
with
that was
the
a
high
flick to
ball.
kick by Pops McGee right there, McQueen.
Times he's jumped perfectly to come
Nice
up with the
tackle,
ball.
double tackle
And he
right
runs
there.
into some effective defence.
Now,
Is the
the
first
one
tackle.
thing that
Smith,
I am
breaker.
gonna do with this game
A
is
heavy
I'm going
tackle.
to
That's the
rotate
second.
kickers. And when I
Cable,
say
Jacob.
kickers, I'm not talking about like
He's
what
wrapped up
Pops
by some
just
solid
did.
defence.
I'm talking about the guy that kicks
Still a couple of
the
tackles up their sleeve
conversions.
here.
You know, the
Smith
one who
gets
kicks
the kick in.
the extra points
They're
after
sprinting to
a
get
try,
the ball. Dicey
aka
stuff.
touchdown.
Well, that was looking dangerous.
And
but
whoa,
they tipped
that
their
was
heads and they
oh
take possession.
Pops.
Has gone over the
He
sideline.
stepped out of bounds, man. Now if
What
you
was
look
he
at the right hand corner, every now and then it'll show you who's coming in and
Smith
who's going out. Ooh, look at
beats a
that
tackle.
stiff arm right there. And so now the Jets are in great position right here. And
Musket.
boom, there you go.
And the
Now you
visitors
just
are
can't
over.
cross the
The
line.
crowd, well, they're
Nice
stunned.
score there.
Good try, very
Muscat.
good try. They'll be happy to get those
Let me
first
show
few
the
points on
highlight
the
right
board.
here. You not only cross the line, you have to put the ball on the ground. So you cross the line, you either have to dive and hit the ball against the ground, or you have to bend down and slam the ball on the ground.
He
You
won't
have
want that one
to
again. It's a
hit the
beauty.
ball on the ground.
Outstanding.
In other
Beautifully
words,
struck.
spiking it without without taking your hands off of it. And that's just one of the rules. Cause when I first played it, I'm crossing the goal line like an All-American,
Kicks long.
getting ready to get the Heisman, but they wasn't giving me the score, and they kept bringing the ball back. And I'm like, what's going on here? And then I had to figure out that
Shows himself.
you basically dive into and slam the ball,
That's a little too long.
slam
The
the
correct
ball
call was made
on the
there.
ground.
Good refereeing.
Teammates get a breather here. as
All
he
right,
kicks
and then
for
we got a
touch.
penalty right here. And the man getting ready to kick here.
Over the
Jago.
sideline it goes.
So,
Jacob
like I said,
restarts the play
so,
with a tap. Cable.
we're going to rotate
Defenders closing
kickers
in.
to kick conversions because some guys are better at it than others. And, hey, I'm going to kind of teach them, treat them like pitchers, and, hey, it's your turn to kick the extra points or conversions as they call them. It's your turn to kick, and it makes the difference because you get a try, aka touchdown, is only 4 points. Oh man, look at that open. Oh, he's trying to bulldog him. Trying to bulldog him, man. Just tackle.
It's the last now.
And now he's doing the kick,
Kicks this. Oh,
which
look
is
at how high
basically
it
a
is.
turnover, but
He
the
was
Jets gets
literally
it back.
flying through the
Oh,
air to catch that. They've
but they
completed their
hand
set,
it over
and now it's a
anyway.
changeover.
Now if he had caught it and would have been able to run it in or caught it in the
He fends off one.
and I guess you would call it the end zone or the try zone,
Still trying to make ground after a good run.
it would have been a different stories.
Ianson.
But like I said, it's 4 points
Strong
for the
defense.
try,
Second tackle up.
and it's 2 points for the conversion.
That is tackle
So,
number 3. Cutting out his
As
teammate.
our game of
Ianson.
football is based on 7, 7, 7, 7,
That's the fourth.
7, 7, 7. Theirs is based on 6,
Touchy.
6, 6,
Last tackle. What will they come up with
6,
here?
6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Because that's how they
Snaffles
score.
that one.
Now, oh man, did you see that
Barrel
hit?
over there.
Now I have yet to see
Tackle
them
one.
kick a what they call a field goal.
Breaks
So
through.
I'm not really
Smith
sure.
breaks through
Look
the
at that
line.
run right
He's
there
got
by
defenders
Smith.
closing.
And
Big
John
Ed.
Smith
There
is
it
proving
is.
why he
Second
is
try
the
match.
number
Very
one
good try
draft
score
pick
here. Well
with the
played.
score right there. That's why he was picked number 1 by the Jets. This is what they wanted. This is what they envisioned. Pops, you're not going to catch him, Pops. You're just not going to catch him. And he's in. He dives, hit the ground with the ball. And whoo! It's a try. So as you can see, it's now 10-0. And the clock is ticking. The clock ticks up. Okay? Ticks up to 40, which is the end of the first half. Ticks up to 80, which is
playing
end
some
of the
very
game.
solid football. Not afraid to
Now,
chance their arm.
we're not
They're
actually
finding
playing
plenty of
80
space.
minutes. It's actually basically 10 minutes per quarter. Per half, which would mean that's a 20-minute video plus whatever extra that I might put in. Maybe like a rundown or highlights from the practice game or
Musket. Nice defense.
stat rundown of the current game.
Held on too long
And
there.
you see you
Well,
got
Gus is
people
next to be
come,
shaking
they
his head.
they
Another
substitute
penalty.
regularly
Surely we have to use this
whenever
in.
there's a
Get
break
on him,
in the
ref.
action.
Good call. He has to put an end to this blatant cheating.
That's
You
gone
know
into
why? Because
touch.
people gets tired, man.
Restarts play.
And
Taken the
they
ground,
roll.
almost into touch. That's tackle one.
And that's why a lot of people. Oh, and that was
Look at him
Muscat
wading
again,
through the defense.
and they're not gonna
He's
catch
in the
him. He's
clear.
gonna take that one all the way in as well. And that's
They're in again.
Mark
Two
Muscat,
quick
and that's
fire
his
tries
second
back
try
to
of the
back.
game.
And this is
Whoa.
big trouble for Big
Whoa!
Ed.
So this guy, number 15, I'm not even sure if he was even a draft pick. I had to go back and find my notes. He could have been he could have been well, yeah, he was a
Is there
draft pick.
any
What I'm
fire
saying.
left in the
In this
belly?
league, everybody
Can the
has been
home side
drafted.
spark
In
themselves
fact,
into
you can
action?
get drafted
Not
multiple
looking
times.
likely, Andrew.
If you get cut, you can get redrafted. Yeah, you go back into the draft pool. There are no free agents. Either you get drafted or you're not playing,
outstanding this afternoon.
or
I've
you're on the
enjoyed
practice squad.
every bit of this performance.
And there you go. And unlike football, the kickoff is kicked by the team that just gave up the score.
Lead by 18.
So not only do you score, you get the ball back.
Jago latches onto that kick.
So it makes it kind of hard when you
That's
try
tackle
to
number
make
one.
it come back.
Jago.
Well, they actually make it
He
kind of
just
easy
fends off the
because you
defense.
score, then you get the ball back.
That's tackle number
But,
2.
you know, you gotta get some breaks along the way.
Not able to offload as they come in over the top. Halfway
And
through this
it's
set.
18-0.
Callaway.
And
Musket bursts
we
through the
got
line.
what, under 3 minutes left.
Big
I
Ed
don't see
are
a
looking
comeback
so
in this one,
strong.
especially since the
Marvel.
Jets is holding the
Gabriel
ball.
brought down right next to the sideline. Last tackle.
Well,
Callaway
and now they just punt
launches
it
a kick.
off. And you
It'll
really
be
don't want the
race.
ball to
Who will
bounce
get
too
to it
much
first?
because you
Will
give the
breathe a big sigh of relief.
other team
That was looking touch and go
chance
for
to
a
get
moment.
there.
He just keeps
And you don't have an
going
opportunity
and
to
going
get
and
yards,
going.
or you might basically
Shrugs
turn
off
it
the
over.
tackle. He breaks through the defense.
And that's
He
it, man. That's the
powers
game.
over halfway.
As
And
the
time
Jets
is up.
walk away with
It's
the
all
first
over.
victory
Your overall thoughts on the game,
of
Gus?
Big Ant have been
the
very
league
clinical this
of the
afternoon. They haven't given their
XRL.
opponents any opportunities and have
And there you
recorded a
go.
very
You
good
see
victory.
Well, it's been fun working with you again, Gus.
see
Another
the,
match is done. And we will be back on deck
final
next
score.
time, ready to rumble. See you then.
0-18. And John Smith, player of the game, or they call man of the match. And you can see how they stats lines up. Muscat with 2. He got 2 scores. And there you go. And they do keep up with minutes, and as you can see, there's a number of guys that played. Some played the entire game, as you can see. So right now we're looking at the Killer Bees stats. Well, and it's gonna take me a minute to figure all this stuff out, to figure out the stats, and looking at some of the highlights from the game. And that's Muscat right there. That guy. Woo, what a play. All right, so yeah, so we're gonna cut that out. We're gonna cut that off. And we're gonna move on to next game. Want to thank you for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, we want to try to keep the game short and sweet. like I said, we can go through just, every game for right now because, like I said, it's a small league, but I hope you be around for the growth. So you have a good one. We'll see you in the next episode. Will be the Huntsville Blazers taking on the Gulfport Dolphins. So until then, you have a great one.